Hello everyone, my name is Sam Creviston, and this video here is a overview of my GIS mapping web app here. I use the Google Maps API to build a very simple web app that simply highlights Photoshoot locations in the North Atlanta, Georgia area. And so jumping right in here, I made it pretty straightforward. I kept it quite simple with simply the index HTML file and the JavaScript file. In the index here, you'll see I have the CSS just right inside the style element to organize the website as you see it here. And scrolling down, I have all of the different locations listed in a list element. And they simply have the names of the locations here. And so moving over here to show you some more here as we jump into what is in the JavaScript, you'll see, when I highlight over things, or when I hover over, it'll highlight. I can select a location and it'll zoom in there. If I click on it on the map, it will show a description of what is there. And so I click on these, for example, and I had fun, working on the functions so that utilizing a current marker and first generating all the markers, but utilizing a current marker so that when you click on one, it doesn't leave up the previous pop-up and you have pop-ups covering your entire mapping window. So that was a fun function to work on, removing the previous highlight marker if it was selected and clearing any info window stuff. I didn't realize it was kind of actually as simple as it is with the Google Maps API. It was very straightforward. And then this is where I have the description of each location at the moment that appears in the pop-up. Okay, and scrolling down, this is just the initial, I guess I should say, comparing my two main functions. There's the initialization of the map, so which initializes the actual window here. So initializes all of this. That is my initialize map function, which calls upon the initialize markers function that we created down here to initialize all of the markers themselves. And so otherwise, very simple UI. It's very intuitive of itself for the map, and then I have a scroll here section on the left to condense that list into a nice scrollable section. And yeah, otherwise that is the straightforward simplicity of this app. It was actually quite a bit of fun learning how to use a Google Maps API and how straightforward it was to utilize. So I had a lot of fun on this project, and I'm excited to continue to expand it, to add a filter feature, to continue to add ways that will allow you to learn more about the location, such as a column on the right side or beneath that will display photos of the location once you select the location to see the details of it. So anyway, that is all. Thank you very much and have a great rest of your day.